Hey, hey, proper greetings to you, peace. I send you good vibes, clarity from the channel, J Bennett 1618, and I'm here to explain a metaphor that some may find comfort in, and some may not find comfort in it. And this I see is called the Ivory Tower metaphor, and it's an old legend. So cheers and welcome. And this is for those who want to take solace when they're having their natural rights to life taken away from them, even though they're acting impeccably, whether it be in a kingdom of experience or a higher garden of the soul or a chi type of application. And when one uses these powers and they don't get repaid by the rest of the tribe, and they don't get different facets of their birthright on Earth, then they can find some comfort in this ivory tower metaphor. One sphere of influence from this tree of knowledge called the ivory tower is what has grown on the tree was a certain apple, and the apples are the fruit of the tree, and there's a snake going up the tree, and the snake is called karma, and it also can be referred to as a woodpecker. And then the tree doesn't bear fruit, and you miss the harvest, so that woodpecker has to pay, that snake will have to pay. And what I'm explaining to you is that in this ivory tower, what you have to do is gain knowledge, because when you don't gain knowledge, then you won't be able to gather the strength for your life, and you won't be the winner later in the temporal spiral called time. It's a spiral because it's linear, but then there's cycles of nature which are circles. So when you look at it, it's coming at you, and then it goes into one point, and then it goes out wide. So that's the ivory tower primer. So what else is to be said about it is that when the money isn't given to you, and the other facets of the wanting that you have, the yearnings that you long for, are not growing out of the tree into a fruition of an apple, even though you got your snake and your tree and all that. What I'm saying is you need to gain your strength and knowledge and just power up and power up, because you're chasing a fantastic thing that's going to one up all the other working class heroes out there, or the grunt workers, if you will, or the people in society that have kind of normal parts to play, yet they're not going for the fantastic knowledge. And the symbol of fantastic knowledge in the ivory tower actually is just a unicorn. So you're trying to find a unicorn And the horn of the unicorn is a rainbow. It's a rainbow horn, and that symbolizes a lot of stuff, which is special. You're going for a special life. You're not trying to be a disgruntled grunt worker. You're trying to go for a special life, yet it takes time. And as that pendulum swings and the spiral traces its rings through a linear line called a timeline, then you're going to be waiting and waiting and waiting for a reward forever. And you want to get mad at the masters of this planet, which is the Earth, which you shouldn't get mad at her because she's in control of your body. And then you want to get mad at the whole star system, so you're acting like a devil almost with some weird lightning coming out, trying to get even with the creator because you feel like you've been pushed aside and all the other people who are fools are getting all this other stuff and your apples aren't growing even though you're in the garden. You got more feet walking through those stones on your journey of an adventure than they'll ever reach in this lifetime. And why are we green with envy when we have the green light of the heart open when they only have the first 3 chakra rays open? So it doesn't even make any sense. But, you know, you're supposed to come down from the tower eventually, and then you're like the man because you got all the knowledge and you gain strength. And then eventually, once you find that unicorn you're looking for, you don't have any apples. You find that unicorn's horn, and then you have that unbeatable strength. It's like when Mario finds a gold star or whatever in the game, and then just like do 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 do, and he's in super mode. That's the thing to unveil out to the world when you come down from your tower. And it's an ivory tower because it symbolizes gaining life and strength and knowledge. Yet it's a tower because you're in isolation. You know? I'm just saying, you're in isolation and you're not taking part in the normal world until you find that special gift and you want to be special and you want to be like someone who struggles to produce a fruit for the whole consciousness of the planet to uplift them. You're bringing light onto the world to give them an opportunity to heal their minds and find their own soul, which incarnated them, which is their alpha soul, which is the connection to the whole Omega. And the connection to the entire universe is what we're looking for them to seek, is their own personal connection. So there's a lot of themes, and it seems unfair, but a lot of times it just is a whole play of life. Who knows if it's fair? Who knows if it's not? And time will tell. Yet time has its wrath, and also it can be said, what has not time destroyed, but all things that have been destroyed was done so by time. And take wrath against anything. Take wrath against time, my friends. Then you will one-up creation. But until that point, then we're lost in relativity. So I didn't create this the way it is, but hopefully that metaphor can help you. And if you're down in the dumps and you're looking for live a special life, and then all the other people are given the special life and you're not given the special life when they're not as special, because just from a certain point everyone's equal. But you know, if you're watching this video, I'm sure you're trying to be some kind of special person, like a woo-woo, someone who can manipulate reality on a transcendent level. And if you're not, then that's fine. You're not really looking for the exact special unicorn gift that will give you the Super Mario power. But if you're jealous of the people who are receiving kind of a little head start on things, I don't know what else to say, you know. Seems like they're getting stuff out of life when you're just like waiting forever, and you care more about everyone being special than they do. Then it's a slap in the face from the creator, but you're supposed to win because you're supposed to gain more knowledge. And it's only through knowledge of application that you can one up these people. So you need to be a woo woo and be able to do like some transcendent stuff, or do a little bit in the garden. Like, I don't know, I'm not talking about moving stuff with your thoughts. I'm just talking about being really, really on point. And then there's some things when you understand enough, then you can shoot some soul lightning from the omegas and the alphas. But I could go on and on about this. I just want to say, in the event that you need someone with some compassion about this, then I'm your man. I'm the one who really, really knows it more than anyone on the whole fucking planet. And I'd say that as the truest one to ever have said it. Thank you.